guys, and welcome back to Endless Adventures. I'm Rudy.
And I'm Danny.
Today we're here on a fireworks cruise. We're super excited. This is our very first time doing it. We're super excited to show you guys. We've heard amazing things about this experience, so stay tuned for our adventure today. For this video, we decided to take a fireworks cruise. Here are a couple pictures of us before boarding the cruise at Disney's Polynesian Resort. For our fireworks cruise, we were celebrating a very special event. It was actually Mark's birthday, who is Jenny's sister's husband, so we were super excited to bring this opportunity for them and for us. We decided to board the fireworks cruise at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort because we actually had dinner reservations at Ohana earlier, so it actually worked out perfectly for us. Here are some pictures of the boat dock and the marina. It was an absolutely beautiful evening. We were so excited to make it happen. The cool thing about the fireworks cruise is that you can actually pick where you depart from in terms of like the resorts. So the following resorts are available for the fireworks cruise: the Contemporary, the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, Fort Wilderness, and the Wilderness Lodge resorts.
So we started our tour at the Polynesian, and then we basically took a whole tour all around Seven Seas Lagoon, basically past the Grand Floridian, then past the Contemporary, all the way over to Bay Lake. Then we made our way back over to Seven Seas Lagoon, right in front of Magic Kingdom, and the fireworks cruise basically stopped there, and that's where we watched the fireworks, just right near the Magic Kingdom entrance.
Here we are starting our tour of the fireworks cruise, and here are some of the sights that we saw along the way. So the cost for the fireworks cruise was around $400, and the cool thing about it is you can have up to 10 people on the boat. One other cool thing about this is that you can choose which fireworks cruise that you want to go on here, so you can choose to see either the Harmonious fireworks or the Enchantment fireworks.
And so the price includes a cooler with ice. You're allowed to bring your own alcoholic beverages on board, and you actually get free snacks such as Mickey Rice Krispies, brownies, and cookies.
If you look closely, you can actually see Space Mountain in the distance, right there. As part of our fireworks cruise, we actually got to see the Electrical Water Pageant, which was pretty cool. This is only something that Disney Resort guests can see, so we were pretty fortunate to have seen this on our tour.
And here we are passing the Grand Floridian.
So we finally made it to the Magic Kingdom entrance, where we watched fireworks. Alrighty, so as you guys knew earlier, we did our fireworks cruise for the first time ever, and it was amazing! Like, we absolutely loved it, right?
So much fun.
Like, 100% recommend it. So basically, how we booked the fireworks cruise in the beginning was actually like a pretty painstaking process, to say the least. Like, we actually had to call the special number for Disney to book this cruise in advance. Like, we did our cruise like at least like maybe 5 weeks in advance, roughly, I want to say. Yeah, and it was so hard just because, like, I mean, they're actually, due to COVID and the pandemic, like, they actually limited the amount of cruise ships they have for this fireworks cruise. Like, our captain and our co-captain were basically saying that, like, before the pandemic, we had like 30 cruise ships coming out, but now you only have like about like 13, 14, so kind of makes sense that reservations are going to be limited. But for us overall, I mean, like, we called the reservation line for Disney. We told them, you know, like, we wanted to do the ones at Magic Kingdom. And then, because you can pick between two, you can pick the Epcot fireworks or you can pick the Magic Kingdom fireworks, but it seems like the ones at Magic Kingdom are easier to secure just because you have more of a fleet there. So we called that number, we told them that we wanted to do the Magic Kingdom fireworks, and then they gave us, and we told them, you know, the date we wanted to go. They offered us the times available, and then you could pick which resort that you wanted to dock from and everything. So for us, we decided to get the Polynesian because we had dinner reservations at Ohana earlier. So it actually worked out perfectly because we literally had dinner at Ohana, walked outside, met our captain, co-captain there, and then we just, you know, docked off from there. So that was our experience on it, and it was amazing.
So as for our review, it's super fun. It's probably the best fireworks experience you're going to get. You're basically kind of in the front of the park, kind of near where the ferry boat picks people up, and also where the, you know, resort ferries come to pick everyone up. And so you have like a perfect view, like, from behind Main Street, and so it's very uninterrupted, it's very quiet, it's very quaint. You're basically just on a lake with only a couple of other boats out there, so it's very quiet. You have very clear visibility, there's nothing in your way. It's definitely a different experience than when you watch the fireworks when you're in the park, because one problem you have is, you know, there's people kind of pushing you, and, you know, they want to get a better spot, you know, and there's just not much wiggle room. But out here, when you're on the boat, you have a very small party. They definitely cater to you there. You know, you get snacks, you get sodas, waters, and things like that. And they also allow you to bring alcoholic beverages on the ship as well, as long as you don't bring any glass. So I would say overall, it's definitely a 10 out of 10 must-do experience here at Disney World. And so for this vlog and fire cruise, we actually had 2 special guests. We had my sister and my brother-in-law. It's actually my brother-in-law's birthday today.
Hi, I'm Julia. This is my husband, Mark. We did the fireworks cruise tonight. It was so much fun, so relaxing. We spent the majority of the time just kind of laying back, you know, drinking. We were able to bring our own drinks, which I thought was pretty cool. Instead of spending, you know, the $16, $17 that we spend at the parks.
The best part was no riffraff when you're done. It's quiet. They take care of everything. And you get chauffeured around, and you can lay down.
You get chauffeured around. You don't have to worry about anything. It was actually like peaceful. Since it's in a lake, it's not so like rough and bumpy.
No crying kids in the background.
Yeah, no crying kids. Especially if you get seasick like me. It was very just calm. We actually did get engaged in Disney by the castle. And we saw the fireworks show that was 3 or 4 years ago. And it was amazing, but you know, you have like the kids on the daddy's shoulders and you don't really get the best view. I really did feel like out on the boat, you got it all. And plus a light show.
Boat was really cool, 10 out of 10 recommend. If you can swing it, definitely go for it. More relaxing atmosphere. Less hustle and bustle from the park than what you usually would. Also 10 out of 10, I would recommend these 2 people behind the camera for a tour guide, if you will, to set up for future activities. I didn't do a single thing. I showed up, they took care of it all. They could probably help you all out too.
Definitely.
Alright, so as Denny was saying, like, the fireworks cruise was such an epic experience. Like you explained earlier, it was a little bit challenging to kind of get these reservations, but it was absolutely worth every penny. Like, from the beginning of the cruise to the end of the cruise, like, our captain, our co-captain really catered to us. Like, they had everything on board.
They told us like really cool, interesting, unique facts about like the resorts, the parks. So overall, it was a really immersive experience. Like they made sure that we got the best views. Like they super like, you know, went into detail with a lot of things. It just made the whole experience like amazing from beginning to end. So I agree. Like I have to give it a 10 out of 10 for this one. Like it's a must do. So if you are ever here at Walt Disney World and you ever have the experience with the fireworks cruise, we highly, highly, highly recommend it for sure. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And don't forget to always keep your adventures endless.